work, but we're now on the road to Amarillo. Cue song. It's the way to Amarillo. Well, here we are now in Birmingham, staying at the Tourway Inn, which is right next to the Interstate 65, as you can see. It's a very kind of conventional and traditional design of motel. Sort of drive in, park by your room. We're over there. You see the red car, check-in desk and so on. So I think there is the use of a swimming pool. And surprisingly as well, the owner of the hotel is actually from Birmingham, UK, a Brummie. So we kind of said hi to each other. We're going to go downtown now and have a look around. Also a good view of the skyline of Birmingham, heading downtown now. So this is the 16th Street Baptist Church in Birmingham. During the civil rights movement, apparently a bomb went off in this thing, planted by someone who was anti-civil rights, and some young girls were killed. And I think that was one of these kind of key moments where, because youngsters had been killed as part of the whole thing, things started to change. I don't know whether it was Johnson or Kennedy as president, but apparently it prompted them to look for change. And just across from the Baptist church is a statue commemorating the 7 kids who were killed. There was only 4 figures here, obviously. And we're at the start of what was a civil rights march. And I think you can march from here onwards. I'm not sure. Oh, it goes round the town. And there is an audio tour through a nearby park where you can basically follow different stages. And so this part shows you obviously the use of dogs to attack people by the police. Inside a church in Birmingham, I don't think it's anything particularly special, but it's lovely inside. What's also unusual is the organ. Yes, organ pipes above us. It also has a whole range of trumpets, so we can send out clarion. And here we are at the Birmingham Public Library. That's the new building. That's the old building. It's nice to know that wherever you are in the world, Birmingham likes to kind of go quirky on its libraries. So there's the evidence. Well, we've just had a very nice meal here in downtown Birmingham, and we were just heading back towards our hotel, and we came across this. And according to Thomas's advice, we should basically turn around and go back the way we came and find another route. But I think we might risk it. We're on our way now from Birmingham to Montgomery. We've come off the interstate to head towards Selma, and we thought, oh, Frank Underwood, you see, giant peach. So we were hoping we'd see one at some point, but there you go, they really do exist. I don't know whether Clanton is the place that features, but there we are. We're in a place called Selma on the way to Montgomery. This place is well known for a civil rights march that was taking place between Selma and Montgomery, and basically the story is that as they tried to walk over the bridge, they were confronted by sort of police barricades, and that happened several times until Martin Luther King basically came to lead a third attempt, I think. And although they didn't actually cross over the bridge, it was a kind of significant point in the civil rights movement, I think. But this is a view of Selma itself, just scanning around, so you can see the kind of architecture, and as always the wide streets. Well, still in Selma, and this is the starting point of the protest march, which is all about voting rights. I think we were reading in a leaflet that in this county there was something like 15,000 blacks of only whom about 1% actually had the right to vote because of literacy laws and intimidation and goodness knows what else. So they walked from here to the bridge you saw earlier, and it's only on the third attempt they actually managed to continue the march to Montgomery, which is the state capital of Alabama. We stopped on the road from Selma to Montgomery, the road that the march took in support of voting rights, and we stopped at a memorial to a lady called Viola Liuzzo, who was apparently on the march and shot by a member of the Ku Klux Klan at some point. And of course it is ironic that she's a white lady, so she was obviously marching in support. There's the details. Actually, it wasn't easy to find this thing, even though it's right next to the road. It wasn't signposted at all, and it seems to be kind of taken care of by a church alongside. So let's look at the memorial. Going past a National Guard airport.